Hey everybody, welcome back. I got my 3x3 now. It's not scrambled yet either. I like to scramble them on the video so no one thinks I'm cheating, doing anything to, make it look like I'm memorizing moves or anything like that. It's really not about memorizing moves. You can scramble it as much as you want and try to memorize the moves. It's actually pretty hard, especially when you start rotating it randomly, because that throws the orientation off. The orientation is very important for memorizing moves. Um, so if you don't know much about Rubik's Cubes, um, it's not something you can easily memorize. It's actually better to know how to solve it and not try to memorize how you unsolved it. I taught myself a lot of this stuff. I've just been doing it for a while. Big into computers, big into video games, and this is just another one of those passions. So scrambling this up a lot. On the 2x2. It is a little bit harder than this one. I think this one's easier than the 2x2 just because you are turning 4 corners whenever you turn one side. As you can see, that's 4 corners always spinning, so you really have to know what you're doing. But the bottom line is if you can actually solve just the 4 corners, or the 8 corners on this one, then you can solve a 2x2. So that's one of the ways I practiced in solving the 2x2. So looks pretty well scrambled, but I'm going to scramble it just a little bit more here. So all right, and that's pretty well scrambled. We'll just start with that. All right. Actually, I scramble it just a little bit more. And my record for the 3x3 is about 45 seconds. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and solve it from here. This looks good. What you want to do, and again, if anyone's interested, I'll make an instructional video on all these. I'm just making these so I can show people I know how to solve them, which is kind of fun. A lot of my friends are like, they want to see this. It's just one thing. But what you want to do is you want to make a cross on the bottom, and that cross also entails your centers lining up with your edge pieces that are in tune with that cross, so to speak. One of the biggest things to remember with any cube is white is always going to be opposite of yellow, blue is always going to be opposite of green, and orange is always going to be opposite of red. The centers actually never move, so that's a good tip to know if you want to learn how to solve them. That's definitely key to one of the steps of solving them. I've solved this cube, I honestly don't know how many times. So let's see here. And as you can see, I've already got the bottom layer done. So that's the first layer completely done. And you've got these little T's, so to speak, as you can see. And this edge over here is actually already in place. As you can see, it matches up with the green and the orange. So the next step is placing those pieces properly where they go. And that just takes a little bit of work. Not too much work if you know what you're doing. You can make it pretty simple if you set yourself up for stuff. As you get better at solving the cube, you learn different tricks on how to make it work better. So, alright, and there's the second layer completely solved, as you can tell, and the bottom is still not messed up. Now we work on the top. We have to make a cross on the top as well. So we're going to do that next. And now I should have a cross. And I actually have a fish, which is even better than a cross. So we're going to solve the rest of the top here. Actually, it's going to be one move from this one, which is nice. There we go. And as you can see, the top, the bottom, and the only thing left are these little pieces right around the top here. So we got to place those and orient them properly, basically. So what you want to do is you want to make castles, and the castle refers to two two corner pieces that are matched up with its color. So like, even if this wasn't correct, this is one side completely solved, this entails a castle where it goes down like this, and you have just this piece a different color, basically. But now we're going to solve that, and the cube is almost done here, so yeah, now we've got those properly oriented, and now we have just the edge pieces to work on, which is, it's very simple from here. It's one step left, basically. And there it is, completely solved, as you can see. So yeah, I'll be doing the Mega Minx next, which is actually my, where'd it go? If I can find it, I'll be doing the Mega Minx next, which is a octagon-shaped one that has 12 sides, so that'll be fun.